All right, FightHype.com here with Team Haney, former lightweight champion of the world, Mickey Bay in the corner Saturday night with Devin. Mick, man, just to get into it, what do you think Devin will be able to do with Gamboa, superior or better than what we saw Tank able to do with him a year ago? Because that's the fight everyone's looking to compare to.
I don't think he'll get hit really a lot at all. You know, I don't think. Well, I know he won't. He won't get hit. You know, he'll be it'll pretty much he gonna pitch a shutout. Gamboa's tough. He could fight. He's a veteran. He got experience, but he never saw some of the things that we got planned for him. He never saw from any of his opponents, even though he fought great opponents like Tank and Terrence. It's things that they didn't do that Devin does that's gonna cause a problem for Gamboa.
Anything you can share with us what that would be, or we'll have to wait?
Yeah, you kind of gotta wait, but it's gonna be obvious. I tell you that. You know, once you see it, you're gonna say, "Oh yeah, that's some of the stuff." You know, but some of it would be, you know, his defense would be a lot tighter. Mm-hmm. You know, Gamboa was landing a lot on both of them. They both closed the show, but he was able to land a lot of shots, and we prepared to get out of the way of a lot of those shots that he throws.
Does that mean you're not necessarily looking for a knockout with Devin? Would you rather win 12-0 than give up a few rounds and knock him out in the end?
When I say pitch a shutout, I mean we won't get hit like the other guys did. No, we want to. I mean, of course, we want to knock out every fight. You know, we're not rushing and going in there. It might come with us just doing some of the moves that we've been practicing. It might come where it's just a shocker because we did so many things to prepare that. He might not even know when it's coming. He might just land some of the things that we prepared to do, and he might just go down. So I can't see it going toward rounds.
Now, I understand Dev not really picking around or giving a prediction. Right. The fighter usually doesn't. Yeah. But you're in the corner.
Right.
You can.
Yeah.
What how long do you see this fight
I'm going to tell you this. I think something dramatic going to happen early, like in the second, third round. Mm-hmm. It might not end, but it's definitely going to be maybe even the first, to be honest with you. But second, third round, it's going to be a knockdown. There's going to be some wobbly legs by then. I promise you that. But I think by anywhere between the third and the 7th, 8th round, you know, maybe it's corner. Once they see you just getting shut out and his face is, you know, his eyes is closing and stuff like that, they might throw in the towel. Or it could be a devastating knockout, but, you know, I think, I don't know if they're going to let him take the punishment that Devin is going to bring to him for 12 rounds.
What do you think people will be saying? Well, so do you think he'll wow people just like the last two lightweights? He'll do his part. He'll check up. Yeah,
1,000%. Yeah, they gonna see like this is the one. You know, there's some excellent guys in that weight, but Devin is gonna reign the longest, and it's something that you could bookmark. You know, those guys that came up with Floyd that was great fighters. You know, Floyd went 20 years or something like that. Devin is gonna reign the best and the longest out of any of those fighters. I guarantee you he'll still be here as long as he wants to, unless he just decides to retire. But if not, Devin can do the same thing that, you know, he can reign for a long time.
And his size is going to let him move up to 40, all the way up to 47, 54, right?
Yeah, he'll hold titles in different divisions as well.
But Mickey, you're not being shy at all about, you really think this kid is going to be a legendary fighter.
Oh, I know he will, for sure.
Not just another really good young fighter, but...
Oh, no, he's the best fighter in the game to me right now. Like, a lot of people going to blow the comments up, but I'm saying it early because these are the things that I was saying earlier about guys like Mayweather.
Right.
Mainly my brother. You know, that's why we moved to Vegas and started training with him and everything. And this was early, so I'm not backing off of it. Devin is the best skilled fighter in the game.
Well, yeah. Well, people try to say you're crazy if you say any guy before he blows up is going to be the guy.
To you too, right? Remember, I did an interview with you, and I compared Tank to Tyson, right?
Yeah.
Everybody said, "Oh, he don't hit like that, and he don't this," but they don't get what I was saying. Now they probably do from the other weekend. And one thing I meant was the uppercut that he throw. That's one of his go-to punch. What was Tyson's go-to punch? The uppercut. They both had the one punch, so that's what I was saying. But, you know, this is the Devin Haney show. I'm just making an example, but he's the best, you know, definitely the best lightweight. But I think, and I know that he's the best skilled fighter in the game. Saturday, they're going to see that early at 21 years old. Just think it's going to get so scary. People better fight him now, all the Ryan Garcias.
Well, he thinks if he looks too good, it's only going to scare them off more.
It probably will. Some of them might want the money, but guys been scared of them. Now, I can't imagine in 4 or 5 years from now, I mean, we might have to go up to Mars or Jupiter and get him an opponent. It's going to be unreal.
But I mean, that was a good one. But just because you mentioned it for a second, too, what were your thoughts on Santa Cruz and Tank over the weekend?
Oh, it was a real good fight. I thought it was real close at the time of the stoppage. But I saw that Tank, when he started hitting him to the body, he backed off, and Santa Cruz kind of stopped punching. As soon as I saw it, I said, oh, it's over with. Like, Tank, you know, he smelled blood. Once a dude like him smell that blood and see the retreat in you, oh, it's over with. And it, of course, you couldn't predict that kind of knockout. It was a good knockout, but I knew that he would get him out of there. I thought before the fight he would stop him as well.
Right.
But nobody could predict how brutal the knockout would be, but I just think he was too much for Santa Cruz going in. That was not a good fight for Santa Cruz to go up and wait and fight a puncher like Tank.
What was Tank doing better, though, in comparison to that Gamboa fight where he himself says that's one of his worst nights performances? What was he doing? Did he do anything different that made you say, okay, he's a little better tonight? Or just same old Tank?
He closed the show earlier.
Right.
And, you know, I think this knockout was more, I mean, that was a devastating knockout. So I can say that, you know, he closed the show. It was a good fight just overall. Santa Cruz fought a real good fight. So, you know, I give him this props, too, because he was landing some good shots. But I think the Tank closed the show, man. He had everybody excited, you know, after the fight. People that didn't know who he was knew him.
Even Ohio's own LeBron. Even your boy LeBron.
Oh, yeah. So, you know, he earned it, though. You know, it was good. But, you know, like I say, Saturday, once Devin put this clinic on, it's going to be the same thing. People going to automatically say, this the fight we want to see.
Right. And they're going to compare the two performances.
Yep.
I mean, you already know they're going to do that.
Yeah, automatically, yup.